for the second day of the Big O at Paradise. Track conditions look a lot better this morning. It seems like they're getting all the ripples out in the back strips, which was really bad. It was super rough. We should be rescaling my cart here this morning and just getting things cleaned up and cutting tires in camp, so we should be ready for these races. Alrighty guys, just finished up semi-pro practice for round 1 at Open. First time in a Charger, cart feels good. Steering wheel's a little high for me, but there's nothing you can do about that. Just getting comfortable, and turns 1 and 2 are great right now, but 3 and 4 is a little slick out, so just gonna have to try and learn that on this cart, and yeah, we'll need to get on this.
You okay? You okay?
Just finished up practice for both classes. First time running the Charger was great. I felt really confident in semi-pro, and then we just went out for the first practice in this, only practice, and we were doing pretty good. Went too high in air pressures, and I ended up hitting the wall pretty hard. So we're probably gonna have to put it back on the scales and check the toe and stuff. But overall, was doing pretty good, and now we should be at a good spot for qualifying. Hey guys, just finished up qualifying. We ran both semi-pro and Junior 3. Junior 3, I did worse than I did semi-pro somehow. I don't know. I ended up, I think, 16th for Junior 3, and I think probably around 15th in both for semi-pro. So both races should be a lot of fun, especially Junior 3. We had a rocket in qualifying. I just messed up. They, for some reason, did 3 laps instead of the normal 2-lap qualifying that they were doing. So based off muscle memory, I lifted out of 4, which completely screwed my 3rd lap. But what could you do? At least we're starting 2 spots higher than we did and warm up.
Grid, driving car number 22, the Air Mechanical Back Machine, straightaway Clay Bellamy. From 3rd on the grid, driving car number 40, the P&P Speed Shop prepared Jonathan Cash Machine. That's Timothy Holmes. Going from 4th, driving car number 1 will be Dylan Dove, and from 5th in the 25, Caden Kelly. Jaden Cordell. In car number 9, going to go from 6th, Chase Tobin from 7th, Philip Williams, Troy Warren, and Chris Cook will be the rest of your top 10 starters. 11 through 15, Barry Bartlett, Kyler Bronson, Chase Joyner, Derek Dent, Cale Small. Then 16 through 20 will be Cameron Hopkins, Cooper Kidd, Billy Monroe, Camden Jordan, and Tyler Gore. Final 5 starters on the grid. From 21st will be Will Gwynn. From 22nd, Chase Lawson. Then Danny Morris from 23rd, Kyle Oliver from 24th. And with the final transfer, Haley Smith driving car number 2, scheduled to roll from your 25th starting spot here. And Flagman says field is good. Next time by, we're going to be looking for our first attempt at a start. The Saturday night show for the big annual. Bellamy reels him right back. We got big trouble in the back of the field. We got 4 or 5 cars piled in at the bottom of turn number 1 and called it. Couple of them still tangled up down the bottom side of turn 1 and 2. Going to put us caution with no laps in the books on our first attempt at a start. Clay Bellamy fortunate twice there. Fortunate the first time that he didn't get licked up when he got... Third and 10th at a start coming at you here. Graham Bellamy. A good launch for your leader. Gavin Graham away by 2-3. Car leads down the back. Clay Bellamy left to the pit for second on back. Off on turn. Number 1, Gavin Graham, still your leader, but he's got company. Clay Bellamy and the rest of them now tucked on the back bumper. And Dove going to look to the inside. Now Dylan Dove now on the outside looking in. He's lost 3 spots. There's a hole for the 1. Lucky they ain't going to find his way down the line right there. The youngster, the 40, Timothy Holmes Jr. We got contact at 1 and 2. We've got 3 cars around. Looks like Clay Bellamy got a piece of that one. Driver started up in your second spot. And the safety equipment coming off the driver of that car number 22, so looking like he's going to be an early exit for this one. get moved up the hill down the back straightaway. Challenge for the top spot there. Wheel gouging into turn number 3. Still Dylan Dove going to get turned around. In car number 1, Dylan Dove in trouble. And right back to the caution we go. Got a couple more cars spun down here on the bottom of the berm in turn 3. Going back to the last completed green flag lap, that looks like that's going to be 40 of Timothy Holmes back up here in the front. Good fortune for the 40 crew. They had just swapped the lead, but we can go back to the way they crossed the line on the last completed green flag lap, which had 40 out front. Gavin Graham, full man, going to roll back off second. Aiden Kelly from third. Start now. Holmes able to drive away down the back straightaway. 2 front lanes in the gap. Gavin Graham from the back bumper. No move to 40 up the hill. Graham to the inside with authority. Going to drive the 2X back to the point. Holmes, Kelly, Bellamy, and Jaden Cordell. That's the way they run in the top 5. Watch those cars back in 4th and 5th. Clay Bellamy and Jaden Cordell. Together. And over to the inside. Looks like trouble for the 40. Timothy Holmes Jr., one of your leaders. Timothy Holmes Jr., the PNP Speed Shop machine. Going to be out of it. Turn 1. Halfway to the top. Cordell is leader. Chris Cook from 10th spot on the grid runs second. Kane and Kelly's third. Keep your eyes on Kane Kelly starting to make the move. He rolls up to the back over there for second. Cordell's going up on that. That's Riddle to the inside, taking the second spot away there. Cordell Kelly, Cameron Hopkins in the H7, rumbling up into third, now pushing on the back bumper of your second place man. Clay Bellamy right there as well. We got turn number 1 caution flag displayed. Trouble here. Front straightaway as we've had a major incident. Cars up and over red flag. Now on the speedway. On the back bumper of your second place man, Clay Bellamy right there as well. As again, they're going to be 3 wide off turn 4. Bellamy from 4th to 2nd. We got trouble down in the turn number 1, caution flag displayed. Trouble here, front straightaway.
I'm staying in.
Oh yeah, no, I would.
After delay, we're back to green with 3 laps to settle it. In semi-pro heavy, Jaden Cordell has found his way to the front. He'll be in charge back here for the restart. Blaine Bellamy, Tyler Gore with the right side, ripped off the 43, going to go to second as Cordell going to get shoved up the hill. Bellamy to the lead. There's a dive for the 3rd spot. Top 2 getting away. Bellamy and Tyler Gore looking to settle it with less than 2 to go now. It's Bellamy by car length off of turn 2. Down the back. They're not close enough to get to it. Straightaway Clay on the front. second place finish there for the 43, all scarred up. Able to bring it home with a runner-up finish. To third, going to go Dylan Dove. Fourth, Tyler Brunson. And across to the fifth, your pole man, Gavin Grant.
Start.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey, welcome to
to be expected though. I expected that.
Bubba, you're
Um,
the new kid.
Then I was trying to get on some dude and he turned down and then I wheel hopped him.
Yeah, you will help some good. You were. That was just bad luck.
I mean, I was quick. I was making ground.
Yep, nothing you did.
Everyone was starting so long. I knew that. Everyone is stupid at junior threes to just go in there full speed
Right.
and they all actually stay on the bottom.
Yeah, that part you're gonna know.
They're so
You did really
I
good.
wish I could have qualified like fifth. Not up there with all those guys and stayed up there instead of getting
You're on your way.
back.
You slid through a lot of wrecks, but boy, that last one was
Yeah.
just such a. Yeah.
Hey, what happened? How'd you get around that?
I didn't get on that. I hit
Like the wall?
the 171.
Oh, the guy had a through lane.
Yeah.
He was slow as shit.
No, I don't know how I did. I never thought.
Yeah, his riddle got one out of the seat.
That it wasn't actually Riddle.
Who was it?
Someone else running Rivers too. I saw that.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, a couple kids. I saw the block. So this is what I see five. I see about 5 yards sideways. I see kids flying. I jam the brakes and hope the best.
Yeah,
That's all you could do at that point.
yeah, he did great. He just faked the wheel at that point. Nothing to do, man. That guy is flying in front of you down there in the middle of
Hey, we lost one.
Yeah, let it. I got it. Go ahead. Thank you. Yeah, what happened? He just turned down in front of you, and he got squashed in front of you, and you didn't let him let it go.
Yeah, everyone was fun, so, and it was gonna be off, you couldn't see anything, so you just walked.
Listen, I'm just happy that fucking race is over.
Me too, man. I was that guy.
Honestly, I was hoping it was over.
They threw the double checker. I thought it timed out. You saw that?
No, I didn't.
They threw the checker live. Well, we were thinking of an actor.
Oh, really? I was
There was 2 on the bottom, there was 1 on the outside.
Yep.
He started blocking them all, pushing them down. He goes in there wide open, I see him like this, like, if I go to the top side, there's a guy sideways, there's a guy sideways there. I have to pick one up, I picked the bottom guy, and then I got hung up and went way to the back.
Yeah, well, you did good though. You did start right.
I wish I qualified higher. I need to get 15th, and I need to just stay there and not let anyone dunk it.
Well, everybody needs to be on the same page.
Well, that's not happening at semi-pro.
It's not gonna happen at
Alrighty guys, just finished up semi-pro. First class of the day and probably gonna be one of the longest classes all night, even with all the Big O intros and all the Big O stuff. What an absolute mess. Started, I think, 15th. Ended up getting dumped at the start. Not dumped, just really hit out of line. Went all the way back to last. Was able to make up more spots. And then I got tangled up. There was 2 cars sideways and nowhere for me to go. Once again, to the back. And then that whole big wreck happened and there was dust everywhere. You couldn't see anything. So you're just hoping, praying at that point. Hopefully that kid's alright. But ended up, I think, 2nd, 3rd to last, somewhere around there. It's probably cars that came off. But all in all, terrible race. I did just fine. I was fast. I just couldn't make any ground. Now we have a giant break and next time I see us will probably be 2 a.m. and we'll be getting ready for semi-pro.
Graham, Bellamy, Dylan Dove in the white going down the front, not able to do it. Dylan Dove gonna lose 2, now 3 spots, and we got big trouble middle of the pack. We got carts around here in the back of turn 2. Around with 1 lap complete. Gavin Grant, Clay Bellamy, Dylan Dove, Cameron Hopkins. Bring it back on the that top spot down. The back in charge going to be for second. Going to get shuffled up. He'll lose 2 spots off of turn number 2. Still up in the loose stuff is Dylan Dove. Once again, as we got one spun back straight away. Back to life off the turn. Lane Bellamy going to get shoved up. We got multiple cars involved down here in turn 2 and right back to the caution. We got Cannon Jordan in cart 04 taking the wild ride there, getting his cart free. Still just 1 lap complete in this run. We saw that driver up on his head This is the back bumper of that 22 up off that second corner. Bellamy, Hopkins, Chris Cook, Kane and Kelly going to join the party there. Hook now under pressure. Here comes Caden Kelly picking up a spot in turn 3. Now trouble for
Let's just get through. Please get through.
off the top of turn 4. And caution out here once again. There's 3 carts that were up in your top 5 going to tangle off the top of turn 4, and that's going to reset the field up here at the front.
We're in the back. Why do we keep doing this?
So Pro Limited, be making your way towards the grid, coming up on race time. Pro Limited. Pro Limited, we need you making your way into the grid. Pro Limited. Flag will end the race. We hope we can get this one all the way to the checker. Here we go. Clay Bellamy. Bellamy holds the advantage down the back of the 3 and 4. And we got yellow flag going to be displayed here. Checker flag going to be in the air. This one will be official. I do believe, yes, checkered in yellow this time behind the stripes of Clay Bellamy. Not the way we want to finish this one. We'd love to race it to the checker flag, but these races do go for 20 laps or...
Spin the wheel.
From the pole in cart number 91.
Alrighty, it's Junior 3 time. It's the last class of the night. And way earlier than I expected it to actually start. It was about 10, 11 o'clock, I would say.
Right off the back, gonna let
So,
your
so much
leader
better.
get away.
See, I'm already closing up on this black and orange cart, but looks like I might get a caution. Yeah, caution's out. Didn't hurt me, didn't help me. We were just
0 laps.
about even.
We'll get the starting spot back
Here
here.
we go, back for the restart. Crazy gap between everyone. But back up on the cart ahead, right on the mid start.
They're going to get a big breakaway here.
And still, even distance. Get a better corner out of there, but I don't have any space to make it. And 2 carts off the track into the wall. That's not helpful. And there's a cart flipped over there. And I came out of the turn and saw 1 cart belly pan as it was on its side. So I spun straight off the
Yellow
track over
flag out
there,
here again.
right past where the exit is. You can see where that girl's pushing her cart. You can
Oh, and I
see
believe we've got a
right
cart.
there.
We've got a driver
And
entered
it's
back
up on the
straightaway.
screen.
Red flag going to be displayed.
But my mom had no idea where I was.
Up and out the
She
park
was
out
so
here.
worried that I was in that wreck. So you can see what happened here. You can see I'm right there, and those carts right there flip, and I'm right there and spin off right beside them. So definitely not ideal for me, but I was just happy I didn't hit that wreck in front of me. So I will be going to the back because I spun off. And yeah, now Mom's with Tanner, who rode with us up there to the Big O.
Race 2 before, that was a nightmare. That got somebody hurt. What was the boy that got hit back there? Did he walk off?
Now everyone's back in line, and we're gonna go ahead and go green right here. And I'm ahead of a couple. No, actually I'm still in the same spot. That's my bad. And we went green. And there we go. Cart off. I make my way 2 spots. That cart's gonna spin. Caution's out before we can complete a lap. And now we're gonna go green here again. You can see me up on my seat trying to warm up the front tires because the track was getting pretty cold in between all these cautions and my front tires were like ice. And they stop us again.
Anywhere except for turn 2. Somehow, people aren't flipping out of their car today. Just keep my happy ass way over there. No one else.
Do we get 2 cautions and you go back to your spot?
I don't know,
That's what I'm saying.
but they go back to their spot.
They're just moving carts around.
They gonna put Raylan and them, yep, right back in front of them.
That's what happened before. They were rushing back. But, like, why are they?
I thought it was one and that was it.
I thought the rule was 1. And then you're done. Then
Even if
And now I'm behind the white and orange carts. Number 1.
yeah, so Ray,
And about to go green, and we do go green. And then the lights go out again. Second time this week. But lights are back on about a little bit later. And cart immediately spins off into the wall. So this one will probably won't do anything. Probably get a caution here. And another car spins off. I make it through 2. And another car down over here. Still no caution. I pull out past 1 car, past 2 carts it looks like. Past another cart coming down the straight. Still no caution. You can see your leader before the lights out is back right in front of me. Kyler Bronson races with me, so you can just show you how slick the track is and how everyone's driving. You can see he's all the way back here now. Another car goes off. I make up another spot, but I have a big gap to the cart ahead of me. Caution comes out just as another cart fell in between
How many does it take?
me and Kyler. See, there's cars all around the track from being wrecked in the opener. And you see I've made up a tremendous amount of spots.
Restarting night.
I was basically last before this, and I made up so many spots. You can see what's going on back there. They're probably not going to throw the green. They do throw the green. I get bumped out of line pretty good. There's nowhere for me to go, And I slide back in, go to the bottom, pass a cart after losing spots. I'm on the back bumper. Cart on my, actually no, look at the wrong cart. Yeah, there's so many cars, it's so hard to keep up with. Now there's a cart on my back bumper. Slow line through there. And the cars ahead of me are gaining on me some. But the car behind me isn't gaining on me. Past there. Car runs off the track there. I shoot down to the bottom. Able to pass them. Try to get trained by me. But I'm able to close the door on them. And we're still green. Caution comes out just before the line, I believe. And I'm in 5th place right now, but a lot of those carts can pass me again. Because I think I made up like 3 spots in the back stretch, but the caution came up before that lap was complete. They finally get us back in position after everyone was just fighting for positions on the start. And now I think I'm in 8th place. And we should be going green this time by. See, I get spit out on the start. We're not going to go green here. Especially not with those people weaving. No, caution. So just reached the 20-minute time limit, and the red flags from the lights going out didn't matter in this time limit. And we had been on the track for 53 minutes now. This was the last race of the night. So basically, if there was another caution, the race was just over. Going green this time.
Just line up once. That'd be great. Oh, good God, please let us be the green
Alright,
flag.
one last final run, going green. We have to make it with as many spots as we can. And you see all the people jumbled up back there, but it doesn't matter. They're done. And they go caution again. My.
I appreciate them just not letting it go.
Alright, this time should be the final green that they throw us. Otherwise, we will be out of time. And I make him a spot on that weird start. We got like hooked together. And I end up getting a spot out of that. And get another spot.
Off the track. Stay green. Let's go.
So now I'm up to 5th, and you see those carts are battling down there. There's actually a cart that's gonna go to my inside and pass me. He's not gonna have enough. I'm gonna get another cart. And I'm on the back bumper of Spanky. Pushing the other cart. Pushing him by. Doesn't have enough. And I get up to the high side, but lose 2 positions there. Car's gonna go up high there, and then chop blocked and taken out by another cart after the chop blocked. So yeah, safe to say that was a fun one. That was a great time. Was really annoyed about that chop block at the end there. Was not necessary at all.
Broken 2 places.
We need to do the end video too.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do the end video.
Make it good, Cal. Make it good. Don't put me in the background.
Alrighty guys, just finished up
hours ago.
something. Probably one of the worst races I've ever participated in. Once again, the lights went out. I guess they need to figure something out how to cool the lights. We're running good. We were in the back. We were fast, but couldn't do anything with all the cautions. Then lights went out, and both times people were getting real loose out of 4. So I knew what I had to do, and I started making a bunch of moves. And then more cautions came out. I looked back. I'm like, holy! I passed all those carts. And then kept going, and I thought I was up to 3rd, but it might have been 6th. I was in 4th at one point. Coming to the white, or under the white, and got chop blocked like crazy. Was almost in the infield, so spun out after that one, after the white flag. So great times. And then yeah, that was the race. And lost the GoPro. Lost the GoPro. Hopefully we find that. We won't, but semi-pro was also terrible. Not once again, what a waste of money. Thank you, Brad, for giving me his cart, even though it was a rocket ship. Couldn't do anything to it.
No longer has
bent
body on
Nerf
it.
bars and Merker bodies. Lovely times, but besides that, I can't complain. It was a was a lot of fun. And 13 hours back tomorrow. Dad's gonna have to drink a couple Red Bulls.
And then school.